It's that time on a Saturday when I'm always delighted to welcome live music into Beverley FM or bands. And the Brian Epstein of Beverley FM is stood next door to me at the moment. Max Roberts, who have we this fine morning?
Well, Andy, I thought we'd have a change today. Normally, we normally bring in acoustic artists and so on. But today, for your delight, we have, in fact, a rock band that are starting to tear up the area. Now, I don't want you to get too upset because I do know, and I'm sure some of our listeners know, that Andy is quite a cat lover, really. So I do apologise for this, but the band I brought along this morning are the Fat Spaniels.
Spaniards? I thought they were Spaniels.
Spaniels. You're absolutely right. I was thinking of something else.
It's getting off to a great start. This.
As ever, the Fat
The
Spaniels.
Rafa Benitez tribute band.
So,
Thank you, Max. Good morning, gentlemen. How are we? First of all, I apologise for the...
I'm changing the name.
Buenos dias.
With us this morning, we have got 5 amazing gentlemen. They are part of a band that came together. Interesting, because you've all played music, different bands before. Going along, can I take it left to right names here? Because I'm not good with names, I'll be perfectly honest. Starting off on our left-hand side, who have we got, please?
Harry Spaniel.
Gary Spaniel.
Steve Spaniel.
Denny Spaniel.
Fat Spaniel.
Collectively known as the Fat Spaniels. Gentlemen, where did this... You've been in bands, a lot of bands in the local area. Have you ever played as a group like this before? Is this the first time you've actually come together this way?
The closest it's actually, well, me and Gary, we've been friends for years from school, and it's just always been into music, always been into rock music and stuff like that, and then Gary always wanted to put a band together, So
Obsessively, I think.
Obsessively, yeah. So it was our 40th birthday party, and Gary came up with the idea of, let's get together, let's put something together. We played for about 30 minutes, something like that, kind of enjoyed it, and then nothing ever happened after that, and then it was Gary's wedding anniversary last year, decided to put the kids back together again to play some music, and we took one look at it and we thought, we're kind of enjoying this, so we'll carry on with it. And it took a while for us to get the people we've got together now, but the ball's rolling at the moment, I'd like to say. And
what does it feel like, because you've known each other a long time, to actually be in the recording music now, or putting together sets and things? What's it like doing that? Is it that real fun factor?
That's all we want to do it for, isn't it?
Yeah,
fun.
yeah.
It's the best thing about this band. It's such fun, even rehearsing. There's no point where there's no arguments, anything like that. It's just a laugh from start to finish. Yeah, we don't do it for the money, I think it's fair to say. It's costing us more to rehearse.
But it's an absolute joy to rehearse, you know what I mean? It's like you get out, what you get out of it is just the buzz of playing music you kind of enjoy, and we're all on the same wavelength when it comes to that kind of thing, so...
Do you think there's an element of it, that the fact that you've been in different bands and done music now, that you've gone through that bit where I've gone through the dream, I want to do that, now it's playing, yes, you want to make the band grow and be something larger, but actually by the point, that enjoyment factor and that kind of playing with friends brings that so much more to it in that respect.
Yeah. Go on, Harry, you can answer this.
Yeah, sort of.
He's very shy and retiring, Harry.
Yeah, until you stick him on stage.
Yeah.
Until you get stage.
Yeah, he's
Harry.
very quiet, but
Stage
he's got
Harry.
his alter ego on stage, is Harry, and his stage Harry is completely different to what you're seeing now, I'll tell you that now.
First time we played at the Sprotty gig, Steve had never seen Harry as stage Harry where the rest of us had seen him. And Harry just comes out and he leaps out into this stage persona, and he was like...
I nearly lost it.
Who is this superhero kind of thing?
That's what it is. It's kind of, it comes out of his phone box dressed as Superman. Not quite like that, but it's...
Yeah, next time put your underpants on the inside.
Next question has got to be, where did the name the Fat Spaniels come from?
Well, there's some debate over this, isn't there?
I'll go with Gary's because I was probably drunk.
We went to see a band called Eureka Machines at the Blundell Social Club in Leeds, and they actually have a pet dog that wanders around the club, and it is a massive Fat Spaniel. And they actually just walked past, and I just went to Paz, Jesus Christ, look at the size of that Fat Spaniel. He turned and went, wow, what a name for a band. And I said, let's do it.
He had this manic look, and he just went, let's do it.
But how many years ago was that? 7 years ago?
It was years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's where the idea came from.
It's took a while, but we've got there in the end.
It's probably the slowest resurrection of a band ever. It's like
we are currently the biggest band in Sprotely, though.
Which is a delight to know.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, where it is now, it kind of we got together at the beginning of the year to rehearse for the Bluebell Festival in Sprotely, and we played on the Monday, and where it was, we came off stage and we enjoyed it that much, and we kind of got quite a decent reaction from people. We thought, let's carry on doing what we're doing and make it.
It was going to be a one-off.
It was going to be a one-off.
A lot of the people in Sprotely had never seen you do rock songs, had they?
No.
You've been doing sort of a
the slow stuff.
and bingo.
Singing Tom Cole Malice while introducing bingo.
Yeah, that kind of thing.
Bring it on to that. If somebody's coming on, because you've got a big gig coming up a week on Wait today, what can people expect?
Friday. Yeah,
a week on Friday,
Friday.
sorry.
Yeah.
Don't go on Saturday, they won't be there.
Yeah.
So, what have you got? What kind of people, what can they expect?
Oh, what's happening on Friday? It's at the Queen's Pub on the Queen's Road, top of Princess Avenue in Hull. And there's a hell of a lot of interest. We've tried to promote as best we can, Facebook page and stuff like that. And
posters.
Obviously,
You've had a problem with posters, haven't you?
Yeah. Pardon?
You've had a problem with posters.
Oh, yeah. They keep going missing. I don't know why, so we'd like to put it out to the community. If anybody's got information leading to the arrest of anybody who's stealing posters. They keep going missing. The Queen's Pub are doing really well at putting them up all the time, but they're slowly running out now.
So Leslie Wesley's just got an archive of them.
Is somebody actually doing the wall of the houses in Fat Spaniel? It's like wallpaper.
That'd be impressive. Somebody might turn up in like a suit.
Sounds good.
But I don't know. It's I don't know where they're going, but they keep getting put up on the notice board in the Queen's as you walk in. And every time, because Denny keeps some equipment there and whatever, so when we go and rehearse, we go and have a look and go, where's the poster gone? Oh, it's gone missing again. So that's happened about 5 times now, isn't it?
We're down to 2 posters left. But as it's on Friday,
We had a massive run of 7.
I'll tell you what, why don't we listen to some music? You've chosen the President of the United States and Video Killed the Radio Star. Tell us a little bit about why.
Go on, Denny.
Well, that's Gaz. I hated the song when we first mentioned it, to be perfectly honest.
He went, that song, it's dire.
It's awful, it's terrible. Yet when we came to play it, it's actually fun to play.
Yeah,
So,
which is the whole point. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun and it's a classic one-hit wonder.
Yeah, from the 80s anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, you go back to the 80s and it's somebody's taken it, put their own stamp on it, so we thought we'd take it and put our own stamp on it.
Paul.
I'm sure it's not.
Yeah.
Let's hear the track. It's Beverley FM, the sound of East Yorkshire. We are with the Fat Spaniels this Saturday morning.
I heard you on my wireless back in 52, lying awake intent and tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. Ow, ow. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machine on new technology. And now I understand the supernova scene. Ow, ow. I met your children. What did you tell them? Video killed a radio star. Video killed a radio star. In my mind and in my car,
It's one of those slow burners, as you could say at the end of there. President of the United States and Video Killed the Radio Star from the album Pure Frosting. It comes from. We have got the Fat Spaniels in with us this morning. Delight to have them in here. They're going to be playing next Friday night at the Queen's Hotel on Princess Avenue. I've been saying Saturday all morning, so you can come if you like on Saturday. Nobody there. Just with the carnage and dog biscuits from the night before. So I'm going to bring the guys in. So, gents, you've got the gig next Friday night.
Yep.
What's planned in the lead up to Christmas? What else are you going to be doing?
We're hoping to get some other, people listening in, and there's a few people coming to see us which is, sparked a little bit of interest on Friday at the Queen's. So there's people coming to see us to go, yeah, you're not bad, are you? That kind of thing. So would you come and like to play at our venue? So if anybody's out there listening and they want a good time, fun rock band, or they're just dog lovers.
Dog lovers. Can they bring the dogs with them?
We have actually.
Spaniels only, obviously.
We had a spaniel turn up at the Bluebell Festival when there was a spaniel there in the audience. So
Evil spaniel called Dudley. He's evil.
And his handlings were better than Paz's.
So since we are in Beverley, we would love to play the Sun In.
Yeah, the Sun In Beverley, that's a good live venue.
It's a lovely venue, and there's support music. Well, they've been doing it for years.
Yeah.
One of the very few. Yeah.
So if you're listening at the Sun In this morning, the Fat Spaniels would love to play at your venue.
Yeah. The thing is, there's not many nowadays, because it's the way the entertainment industry's gone. There's not many venues left that cover the live music scene, which is a shame, really.
I think as well, it's what type of venue. We're not like your normal play every weekend band who tend to play safe songs. It's if you go see these bands every week, you'll see the same bands playing the same songs, different bands playing the same songs. We deliberately take a completely opposite stance to that. Yeah. We will choose artists people will hear people play songs from, but then we will choose different songs to play. So we can't, I don't think, slot into the normal gig routine that people do. We have to have a venue where we can go out and properly entertain, or we just bore ourselves stupid.
Yeah. I mean, when you look at our set, there's probably only maybe 2 songs in there that other bands would do, but we've kind of put our own stamp on them to make them sound different.
How do you choose which songs you're going to do?
Fight.
We've got a
It's
list.
like the Hunger Games.
Yeah. So.
It's just, somebody, we was looking for songs to do, and my wife said, "Why don't you do?" Can I mention the song?
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Hungry Like the Wolf, and I went, they would laugh me out of the room if I mentioned that song. And then we sat in the pub talking about songs to do, and Harry went, "What about Hungry Like the Wolf?" And everyone just went, "Oh yes." And it's one of our favourite songs to do.
It's like the Duran Duran, pumped up Duran Duran song, and it's an absolute joy.
It's a kicker, isn't it?
Yeah, it's brilliant.
It just creates so much energy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We have a shared messenger thing we all go on, so we're all just forever pumping stuff out. Something like a song cropped up in rehearsal last week, just because a song we played sounded a bit similar to a hook from it, and we just went, how about this? And then immediately we went, righto, found 3 different versions, and we decided which version of those 3 we're going to
do all
put
3
together.
But again, we all have our own heroes. Like, so we do a Prince song, which we think is like our tribute to him, don't we? It's recently passed, hasn't he? And it's not the obvious one.
No.
Either. So it's
which I'm sure
it's like a Prince. It's a Prince album track, but it's been done by other artists.
I believe
as
it
well,
was a single, but
was it a single?
It was a single, yeah, but not one of his
Harry's
favourites.
got it on picture disc.
Oh yeah.
And I've got to mention another thing. You must be the only band I've ever had in who's actually had a beer named after them as well.
Oh, beer, Fat Spaniels Ale.
It's delicious as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
You've got Iron Maiden, Status Quo.
Iron Maiden, Status Quo, the Stereophonics, and Fat Spaniels.
Yeah.
No, it was just an idea because my wife runs the Bluebell in Innsbruck, and it was just a case of the Green King pub came up to us and says, "Oh, we can do certain ales and stuff like that." So I sent them a picture of the logo we have as the spaniel dressed with the horns on the head and stuff like that, and they came back with a pump clip, and they says, "Right, we can do that for you." So when we played the Bluebell Festival, we had our own ale on. Which
and how many pints did you sell?
We got rid of a barrel in less than 24 hours. Yeah. So it was.
Had it back in as well, haven't you?
Yeah, we've had it back in. We had it back in the other week, and it goes out the window.
Yeah. Exactly, just like the band.
As many people would hope the band would do.
I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll play your second track you've chosen, UFO, interesting choice, and Shoot.
Yeah,
yeah, again, a song that 90% of the people who come to see us probably won't have ever heard of.
I've never heard it before. You suggested it to me.
But it's a great song.
Yeah, I've never heard it. It's
a good
proper,
song is a good song, isn't it?
Proper classic rock riff.
Song.
You know what I mean? And it drives. And you get one. It's one of them songs that you put on in the car, play it loud, and it'll keep you happy all day.
Let's play it.
shoot it, boy, you gotta shoot it for me. I've really got to get a fast ride out of here. Gotta get a fast ride out of here. Gotta get a fast ride out of here. Gotta get a fast ride out of here now. Holding out in my hotel room, please they finally come. Had hair as the prosecution, and my prints upon the gun. No, she's got a pistol, laid it down on me. She said, shoot, shoot, shoot it, boy, you gotta shoot it for me. I've really got to get a fast ride out of here. Gotta get a fast ride out of here. Gotta get a fast ride out of here. Gotta get a fast ride out of here now.
UFO and Shoot Shoot on Beverley FM, the sound of East Yorkshire. We've got the Fat Spaniels in with us this morning, talking with them about their music, what they're going to be doing. They are playing next Friday night at the Queen's Hotel on Queen's Road in Hull. What are you looking forward to about doing the gig there? Because it's got a good reputation as the Queen's, hasn't it?
No, it's a muso pub.
Yeah, it's a great venue to play.
And a lot of friends will be there, won't they? So.
Yeah.
You also get, as Paz says, there's a lot of musicians going there. It's that sort of pub, so it can be quite entertaining watching the musicians in the audience watching you. I mean, I do enjoy that sometimes. Plus, obviously, I can throw sticks at them if they're still a bit bored.
And it's got an incredibly bouncy stage.
It's got a brilliantly bouncy stage, yeah. But no, it's one of those venues where you can get good sound in there for a start off.
Yeah.
200 people in the place is heaving, and it just has a party atmosphere, doesn't it? Really,
Yeah,
it's a good. I like watching
It's one of
bands
my
as well as
favourite pubs
playing.
in Hull, to be honest.
Yeah.
There's not many left like that, you know,
No,
where
no.
you walk in and there's an atmosphere straight away. You know, that it's. I mean, a lot of them now. I mean, I'm not disrespecting them, but they build them now and make them all like wine bars, don't they? So,
Yeah.
So, but that's like proper old school boozer, a live venue.
Yeah. Polar Bear as well has got a similar atmosphere.
Yeah.
So.
I was going to say that's the only other one I can think of. I mean, Wellington used to have a reputation for doing stuff. I haven't heard much from
Got
what's going on.
Sportsman as well. It's not a bad music venue. It's got a good stage in there as well. So.
Yeah.
The trouble is, for Riley's is the other place, and yeah, it's Riley's. You see some
blown
good-
in for us.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's a great place to play, but it does need a bit more looking after and tender care, I think.
You were saying whilst UFO was playing that really it's not about being out every week. It's a case of less is more in a lot of respects for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah, not doing gig after gig after gig after gig, week after week after week, and then it gets a little bit mundane. So the less you do, it'll be kind of keeping the energy levels and the enthusiasm to like bringing new songs and just shuffle it about a bit all the time.
Yeah. Max, we said like one a month, haven't we?
Yeah, one or two a month to do us, and that'll be it. We'll be happy with
One
that.
or two, no.
One
Three
or
or
two.
four.
No, no, 3 or 4.
Six.
No.
One a month or 12 a year.
Yeah, and that's all it is. And you keep the obviously the banter high, don't you? You know.
And well, you're saying it keeps the energy as well. When you're going to go on stage, you're psyched up for it. If you're doing it every week, it suddenly becomes, oh, here we go again. I'm doing.
Yeah.
Because it's a night out for us as well. I mean, I look at it that way. It's just a great night to go out, play with some friends, do what it's natural for us to do, entertain people, and have a drink afterwards. It's just that's what it's about for us, I think.
Yeah.
The performance and the just enjoying it, just taking it differently every time we play, I think.
Yeah.
Looking at how people can get in touch with you, if they want to say whereabouts you are going to be playing, because if people want, I can imagine there's quite a big following out there would like to come and see you. How can they do that? What can they do?
We've got the Facebook page. If you go on Facebook, which everybody's on now, social media, the wonders of social media, everybody can get in touch with you instantly. Just go in there and search the Fat Spaniels, and you'll find us on there. There's loads of info on there, and a dog is for life, not just for Christmas.
How long have you been waiting to get that one?
I mean, you've got the Twitter hashtag on you. What's that?
The Twitter. There's loads of hashtags.
In Dogs We Trust.
In Dogs We Trust, and there's loads of stuff. But if you go on Facebook and put the Fat Spaniels in the search engine, you'll come across us.
It's actually a good video from the festival we did at Sproutley.
Yeah,
there's some good videos in there.
Yeah, there's some videos on there. There's some. It's the full show actually from the Sproutley Festival.
Just watch
the
the
Bluebell Festival.
You can watch Stage Harry.
Yeah, you'll see Harry's alter ego. Yeah.
And the other thing is, what I was going to ask here, because people have been used to seeing you in different other bands, what's the reaction been to the music community about the fact you guys have got together and doing what you're doing? I would imagine they're up to the moon.
Outgoing difference. The thing is, I think, because I've played in bands with Harry before, and I've known these guys through bands.
I noticed I get ignored then. I played in the band with you.
Yeah.
I've got to say here, poor Paz, it's not the biggest of studios, and Paz is on the end here, aren't you?
I'm sat in the corridor next to the toilet.
We're all bass players.
He's only the bass player.
Leave the bass player alone. I've got 4 strings to concentrate on. I only actually use 2, but you know.
I mean, in a crazy kind of way, bringing it back together, was it a case of it just fell into place when you all came together as a band, or did you have to do
What it is, when we did the parties and the events, when me and Gary played at those, we had different members, and then where it got to a point where
It was also all in other bands.
there was all in other bands, so
it was busy, wasn't it? It was hard to organise a rehearsal.
Yeah, and the last thing we did was last June at the anniversary party, and I'd never seen any footage of it, and then in February Gary showed me the footage from it, and I'd never seen it, never heard it or anything, and I looked at it and I thought, it was pretty impressive, and I was like, wow, got to do something with that. You've got to build on that. So we asked the people that had played with us before. Denny played on that night, so Denny was counting him in, and it was like, right, we need another guitarist, we need another bass player, and I didn't really know anybody. I knew of somebody else, but they wasn't interested. And then Gary got in touch with Harry, and then from that point we got Paz on board.
You got on the long list of bass players.
Yeah,
we found right at the bottom and went,
yes, and then Paz was the one with the short straw at the end of it. So
we do tell him it's alphabetical, but
true story. Half an hour before we went on stage, we were discussing how I ended up in this band, and my mate, I said, I just got a phone call. I said, I think I was down at the bottom of the list, and Harry just went, actually, you wasn't the bottom of the list. Any other band, that could have destroyed somebody half an hour before you go on stage, but because of the dynamic of the band, everyone's got each other's back. So whatever happened, it would have been fine.
But it was, and that's how it came together, really. So and from then on, it's just a case of, like I said before, it's like putting your foot in certain doors and trying to keep the ball rolling and getting some sort of momentum to get some more gigs and get more people interested.
We've got some promoters coming to see us on Friday who do a lot around Hull, so it's about plonking on. It's just getting out in front of the people we want to get out in front of.
I mean, there's only so much you can rehearse, and it's a completely different ball game when you play live. So you need to play live.
Is it difficult getting somewhere to actually rehearse, or are there a number of places you can find?
We've rehearsed at this room in various bands for years now.
Yeah.
So
we're immune to all the diseases.
Stinky Pete Studios.
We were talking actually about saying about the various types of soundproofing that you can find in studios, and you were saying it's intriguing, isn't it?
It's
quite cultural.
Yeah. I don't know, it's a bit like Steptoe's Yard, isn't it?
There's about 1,000 burnt out cars. Various oddments. There was playing the oddments on the pool table game. There's like a motorbike mirror, half an amp, and something else was randomly thrown on there.
Gentlemen, as always, unfortunately, time has caught up with us this morning. You are playing next Friday night. Let's get this right. Friday night at the Queen's. Have you got anything else lined up after that?
As of yet, we haven't got anything booked, have we?
No, not at the moment.
We will have one back at Queen's again for Christmas.
Yeah, that'd be great.
We're back there before Christmas, and there may be other couple of things for Christmas, before Christmas, but if you just keep an eye on the Facebook page, it's all going up on there.
Fat Spaniels in this morning. Thank you very much for your company. Thank you for coming in, taking the time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
We'll look forward to hearing you when we get into our larger studio. I hate howling. You're coming back in to play live for us. And if you do have any idea where the posters have gone to, please let the guys know when you see them on Friday night.